Okay, how do you do fellow YouTubers? Back again with me Ezra, and this is my new Lego former, Alpha Paphonis. Alpha Paphonis here is vehicle form is some kind of Cybertronian spacecraft of some sort. His name Alpha Paphonis is not my original idea. It was a suggestion of my friend on Facebook, Kyle Prime. And what's cool is he's not just giving me a name. He also wrote a cool backstory for this guy. So yeah, it's really cool backstory. I read it and I'm gonna put the story on the description below so you can read the story there, because not gonna read it for you here. Of course, I'm gonna ruin the moment if I read it for you. It's better if you just read it yourself. But yeah, I really recommend you to go to the description below and read the story there. Yeah, this is his vehicle mode as a Plutonian spacecraft, as I said before. Yeah, I really like how this guy turns out. I mean, look at it. Almost everything is folded up properly. You will can really think, you didn't know which part will become what here, except for the back, of course, where you can see clearly that this is a giant fish here, and you can already guess this is gonna become the armored set from that. It's pretty good. Everything still is closed properly. Even if you goes to the camera up, goes to the bottom here, yeah, it's pretty messy, but you will really see which part will become what here. You will really see a robot there. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool, and I really like how this guy turns out. The shape is also pretty cool. I like how this wing turns out. It's the wings is thick, but hey, it's a Cybertronian. Screw air current, I guess, air pressure and stuff. And I like how the wings turns out. Like it goes here and smalling from here, and then goes on the tip here, and then there's a big gun on the tip of the wing. So yeah, it's really cool here. And there's also small two prongs here that can also become a weapon if you want. And also the cockpit here is pretty cool though. And yeah, overall you wouldn't really see a robot here. So yeah, really cool. And yeah, and there's also thrusters on the back here. So if you want, you can, this is a thruster. So this back here that clearly becomes the arm is supposed to be some kind of machine, a some kind of thrusters machine. So yeah, and as you can see, this is some kind of machine pipe for the exhaust or some sort. Yeah, that's a vehicle one. I really like this guy, how this guy turns out. I just love this guy. This guy's my new favorite among all of my Deco former. Let me just show you a quick 360 here. Top, back, down, side, front, other side, done. Let's just get to the transformation here. And transformation also pretty cool, I think. So first thing you want to do, grab the wings and turn it 90 degrees down. And then as you can see there's a red part here. This is locking on this part, so you just push it and it will unlock it from that part. And there's a hinge here. You move it there, like this, straight it up, and then you fold this part here, and it becomes the leg. And I really like how the leg turns out. Like this is some part, and the gun actually ends up on inside the leg. It becomes some kind of a pattern, a decoration for the leg. And as you did again on the other side, turn down 90 degree, push, fold, fold, and then this part on the back, you fold it up just to get it out of the way, so you can bring down the leg here. Let me just stand here up here, just so I can adjust my camera here. There you go. And then this part here, this part on the back, this part, you just fold this back. This will free up this part, and also this tip for version, you bring it down and turn it 180 and bring it down for now. And then this part here, you're gonna fold it down like this, and it will become the chest. I really like how the chest turns out. It's not really apparent this is a chest, I think. And yeah, but now you're gonna bring this and bring it up. It's on a hinge here, stud hinge that I often use. Now as you bring it back up, you're gonna bring this part that we folded out earlier, and then fold it in. It will lock this part to and prevent it from getting down. And then you bring it down. This gonna bring down, and you turn it so that the exhaust facing the back, and this is facing the front, and you adjust the arm. And this flap you close it down to complete the shoulder to the other side. Bring up, lock it into place, bring down, adjust, fold down, and there you get another arm. Let me just adjust it. And then last but not least, grab this upper portion of the cockpit, turn it 180 and become the head. And let me just pose him, and on the back here, the cable, you can just angle it a little bit just to give it a little more tidy, I think. You can bring it down if you want, but I prefer it like so. Yeah, like that. I think, yeah, that does the job. Okay, and then let's just spread the leg a little bit so that it doesn't look like his. Let me just adjust the leg a little bit. I hope you can be patient here because, yeah, he's quite big actually, I think. I guess, and I mean, let's just the camera here, and yeah. Let me give you the best angle here. Yeah, that should do the trick. But yeah, I think, and this is the robot mode. I really like how this guy turns out. As you can see here, the robot mode looks quite clean. You will then there is not much vehicle cable here, so yeah, it looks pretty cool. And yeah, except for this, but you can see it as some kind of thruster on the back. So yeah, it still looks pretty cool. Especially when you look at from the front, it really looks like some kind of thruster. And I also like how the cockpit ends up as a chest here. And really how this looks. This guy is really cool, I think. And also I like how the leg turns out too. Yeah, I say a lot of leg words here, but yeah, I just like this guy. I really do. Now let me just standing here. No, not before. And the head is, yeah, the head is a little bit simple because it has to accommodate the transformation. But overall, I think it works. You can see it is the eyes, and I think this is some kind of mouth cover, and there's also a pattern on the head to keep it from keeping it from looking too boring. And the articulation is also a lot actually. The head can turn 180. The shoulder is on a ball joint, on many ball joint there, so you can move it 180 and you can move it up that far. Come on, focus. There. That far, I think. And you can move it up front and back too if you want. Ball joint here on the elbow, so yeah, there's a lot of movement here. And the arm also can turn 180 to fist itself, and its finger is individually on the hinge. They can move individually, so you can make a pretty good pose here, like that maybe. Yeah, and on the leg is on the ratchet here, so you can move it to the front that far because there's a crotch piece here, to the back that far, surprisingly out that far. And there's also a ball joint on the leg here, as well as a swivel here, so you can move it like this. You can bend the knee on 90 degrees like this. And yeah, the fit is, you can move it here, but it really looks awkward. But yeah, overall he's pretty possible. So yeah, he's pretty cool. Oh, and also this is my first time doing this. I actually made a weapon for my Lego Former for this Alpha Pophonis. This is some kind of a mixture of tonfa and sword. I don't know what it's called, but this is the sword part and this is the handle. And yeah, I think it just looks, I make a pair of them. It looks pretty cool, I think, for my first attempt. Although when you look it from the other side, it's just ugly. But yeah, most of the time this side wouldn't show, so I don't mind. And the handle has a studs there, so you can just put it on the arm. Let me just open the finger here. Focus, camera. But yeah, let me just, you can put it there. A little bit harder when it's on camera, isn't it? But yeah, there. You can handle the weapon pretty well. There is some kind of close combat weapon, and let me just put the other weapon too here on the other hand. Oh, camera. Ah, there you are. So yeah, the hand, he can hold the weapon just fine. Yeah, I think that looks. Let me just adjust him a little bit. Oh man, come on. Yeah. That, yeah, I think the weapon fits him. It looks pretty good. So yeah, let me just get. And height wise, this guy's actually pretty big too. So yeah, let me just put it here. And let me bring my usual comparison, Voyager Megatron, GDO Megatron. And as you can see, he's actually kind of bigger than Voyager, a little bit bigger than Voyager actually. So yeah, there's that too. But yeah, overall, I really like this guy. I know I really messing up my review here a lot. I don't have much time. It's been a long time and I'm a little bit tired, but yeah. This guy is my new favorite. So yeah, as you can see here, it's pretty cool. I'm gonna put some gallery of him too. I'm gonna put some gallery of him too on my description, on the description below as usual. So yeah, if you want to see, just check it out. But yeah, for now, that's all I want to say, guys. So thank you for watching and see you next time on the next video.